It was indeed my honor and my privilege to be on the jury for 2 days, and I was with 4 groups. And at the outset, I would like to congratulate you, Anon Global Foundation, and YWCA for taking upon this critical aspect of youth development. As you know, NFHS data is just out, and about 55% of our people are in the age group of under 25 years of age. And you have taken upon the children who are in the age group of 14 to say 22, 23. And I feel, they're under terrible pressure, the social pressure, this adolescent and young youthhood is uh, brings so much psychological pressure and social pressure. But during this phase, you have provided a critical roadmap to them. You've taken such topics which concern them, whether it is with their own identity, self-awareness, whether it is the digital revolution, whether it is tomorrow's hopes and possibilities. So somehow you've touched upon the potential of these people, and also, created that ray of hope for them that we are the leaders of tomorrow. The stakeholdership of these young people I saw, because when I judged them, it was about gender equality, gender respect, it was about the digital versus social connectivity. It was about what is going to happen to their future. So I realized that they worked on the concept, they tried to understand, they explored the available information, they also saw it around them. They also brought out a lot of creativity in their work, and in that they did surveys, they made movies also, and the question answer sessions were really very, very satisfactory. I feel very satisfied, and I feel that, it's not only, what they are doing, but the possibilities for what they can do tomorrow, and also explore that, their role in not only in their own future, but building the institutions and entrepreneurship, employability, that kind of a thing. So I found these critical issues very helpful, and you've invited Ms Atishi, and I'm very interested in education, and I feel, they have introduced this concept of happiness and this concept of entrepreneurship. So I'm sure the stakeholders here, people like me and the children who've participated in this, will benefit a lot from that. They, in my own way, I understood that these youngsters were exposed to issues of sustainable development. They were exposed to the issues of India's data about their own social development indicators. And that way, they are more conscious about the environment, they are more conscious about the peace, the prosperity. So I think the sustainable development goals have hope in India, because you've touched upon lives which matter. Thank you so much.
आरती, मैं सोचती हूँ सबसे पहले आप लोगों को कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट करूँ, क्योंकि टॉपिक्स जो आपने चुने हैं वो बहुत रेलिवेंट थे. And these people worked hard. I think they've put in amazing kind of hard work, but they enjoyed it, and they've grown in these 15 days because these subjects are very close to their life, their future, their present. They can connect with it. So, and I think it's just not Googling, because we've seen 7 groups so far. So whether it was understanding varied perspectives, conflict resolution, problem solving, building holistic vision, whether it is energy flows where attention goes. I mean, Energizations, the name was interesting, and it came from, they must have decided on this. Similarly, they talked about meditation. I was kind of overwhelmed that I didn't talk about Zen meditation or Vipassana or Preksha, but their presentation, of course, they surpassed time limit. but it was very close and they were really interested, and it seems they're going to imbibe it and make it part of their life. Similarly, stimulating life with art and sports, integrating art into education is interesting. Not only interesting, the new education policy, like Jyoti said, it emphasizes on that, and they also feel that creativity increases with them and again broadens the horizons. And then stretch your comfort zone. That was also good, just taking up challenges, seeing other side of from these boundaries. That was interesting. Adaptability, breaking barriers, testing human endurance. These are interesting. And then snoozing and loosening. Again, the names, this was getting up early in the morning. These are the subjects that you've chosen. They're really very, very good.
Yeah.
So I don't know, आप लोगों ने आरती, आपने शमी ने, आप लोगों ने सबने, प्राची ने, सबने मिलकर के इसमें कितना मेहनत किया है. I think you are creating champions, and if not 100%, at least 70% of them are going to go to the right direction, and it's personality building, it's skill building, and you've shown them the way. They've really done research, they're sharing the data, they're making pie charts, they're showing the graphs, it's awesome. The research part is good, and they must be discussing it with their families. I'm sure their families must be very proud of them.
Delightful is an understatement. Heartening, I would like to add, and I'm filled with hope. As you said, the format was such, the subject was such that it increases stakeholders' self-confidence, builds their knowledge milieu, and the sensitivity levels of these children, communication levels, they all went up, they all admitted. I feel there was such cross-cultural, cross-geographical exchange, and the subjects were such that, it was like you go on a rocket. So I am very hopeful that the whole process helped build their character, help broaden their horizons, and I'm hopeful that they will be excellent citizens of tomorrow with tremendous civic sense, with tremendous responsibility, and also a proper worldview. So I think Anon and YWCA through this internship have done a great to these to the future of nation, I would say. So I would like to congratulate you. And the plurality of subjects was such, the plurality of students was such. There was somebody from Odisha, somebody from Chhattisgarh, somebody from Haryana, somebody from Maharashtra. So their perspectives came across, their attitudes came across. But in general, it was the tremendous energy which came through, and the knowledge. I learned a lot in this process. So when I talk of sustainable development, it relates to people, planet, and prosperity. I think these youngsters you took care of and you taught, and mentors helped them. They are going to be the champions of tomorrow and change makers indeed.